We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Atlanta Braves. It's Braves baseball next. Thomas Kobaleski gets the starting assignment for the Braves. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, he wasn't all that bad in his last one, pitching into the 6th inning to pick up the win. We'll see if he can go a little bit deeper in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Eddie James, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Come set, now the pitch. Kobaleski has tossed over 30 innings so far this season and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4.
Try that pitch now, eh?
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field.
Get off.
Kelnick is there, and he has it for the first out.
Come on, you got it, come on.
And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
We'll see if...
So digging in now, Jared Kelnick, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home, oddly enough. Softly on a line to third. Oh, what a play! To second for one. Now in the box, Eddie James. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Eddie James.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Racing back the center fielder.
It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 65 for him here. And with it, the Cubs have taken a 3-1 lead.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Reynel Delgado.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get it started.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Eddie James will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Here it comes. Hit pretty well out toward right center field.
Come on, go,
and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Yeah, and most guys that hit from the cycle can get a single or a double, but struggle with the rest. Not this guy. He's already got the homer and the triple, so the hardest parts are out of the way. We'll see what the rest of the game holds in store.
Digging in once again, Brennan Davis, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Brennan
James at third with nobody out.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Striding in once again, Connie Major, and their runners at the corners now.
Hey, one pitch right here. Come on now.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Isaac.
Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be two. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the sixth. The Cubbies are in front 3-1. Stepping in for the Braves, Raynel Delgado. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Shortstop, Raynel Delgado.
The 1-2. First baseline. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But not before the lone hit in the inning. The solo home run makes this a one-run ball game. We're through 6 full. The Cubs lead this one 3-2. Into the box now for the Cubbies, Eddie James. And he does so with 2 gone in the inning, but with the bases loaded.
Good pitch. Here we go. Oh, now.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Line drive, base hit. 1 run is scored. 2 runs have scored. It's gone. So all 3 runners are in to score.
Some guys just rise to the occasion when the lights are the brightest, and he's definitely in that category. He's been a clutch hitter all year, and here's another in a long line of clutch ABs.
Yeah, and that adds 3 more ribbies to his already impressive total. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Brennan Davis. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher. Digging in, Connie Major. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Major.
Popped up. Delgado shading to his right, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Cubs 6 and the Braves 2. Coming to the plate now, Eddie James. And he's got the tough ones out of the way. Only a single, and he'll have the cycle. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kelnick is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. The Cubs led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Cesar Quezada earns win number 4 on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 9 runs, 11 hits.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Atlanta Braves. It's Braves baseball on the show, and it starts right now. Sam Carlson will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
So striding forward now, Eddie James. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. First offering on its way.
Driven deep at the wall. It is gone.
So it's a two-run shot to right center. Home run number 66 on the year as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie James. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Line drive base hit.
And this will bang up against the wall. And the runner will score from second. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game.
Man, if I was on the mound, I would not let this guy hurt me. He's been tearing the cover off the ball the entire series, and he drives two more in right here.
He is definitely a man on a mission, and he's making a huge impact.
Now
Ready for another chance? Brennan Davis, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Runner goes for third. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Oh, and he can't come up with it. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. So striding in, Connie Major. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gone.
Major.
The 0-2 home. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
The catcher, number 2.
Now at the plate, Guillermo Gomez, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Cubs lead it 4-0. Ready once again, Eddie James. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Working ahead.
Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second.
Get down, slide.
On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Cubs 4 and the Braves 2. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Andres Calzado.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Eddie James will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Now here's the pitch.
Let it fly. Let's go. Trust your stuff right here. Let it fly.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Now with the plate, Eddie James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Going back is the right fielder at the track. And that one is gone. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game, and it's now 5-3.
The bullpen is going to have to take care of business in the bottom half of this inning, but they're going to be able to throw a lot freer that they've got that extra run to play with. Insurance runs are always huge. Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
6-4 the outcome today. Chicago jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jackson Rutledge notches his third win of the year. Adrian Morejon strikes out the side to record the save, his 12th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the Atlanta Braves. Stay tuned for Braves baseball starting now. DeMarcus Holden is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Striding in, Eddie James. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Fahey moving to his left. And that retires the side. Cubs are down in order. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Grant Levine. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Runners on first with 1 down.
Hey, just you and him. You and yourself. Let's go.
The ground is short. This could be 2. Reined in. To second for 1. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first. At the plate, Reynel Delgado. As we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Delgado.
Hey, no one better. Make your pitch.
2 out with a man at first. Right to him. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. 1 inning in the books here. Braves lead this one 1-0. Digging in, Eddie James. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
It might be. It could be. It's gone. A home run.
So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 68 now as he draws ever closer. And with it, the Cubs have taken a 3-1 lead.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
So stepping in, Raynel Delgado, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Delgado.
To the right. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. Ready for another shot now, Eddie James. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at that, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece. Coming to the plate now, Eddie James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field.
Goodbye, home run.
So it's a solo shot to dead center, his third home run of the ball game, and it's now 6-4.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never. Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
7-4 the final finish today. The Chicago Cubs wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Enrique Espinoza earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Adrian Morejon hammers down the save, his 13th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score.